Right, please don't die. Okay, uh-oh. I can't get out! Hang on. Okay, I'm glitching. This is not good. Oh god, we're gonna die. Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Let's Play 7 Days to Die Alpha 16 modded with Starvation. We are now on episode 66. In the last episode, we found a new town in the desert. We went to go ahead and raid that, and we found loads of army camps and stuff like that. Now, in this episode, I came back just to put some stuff away, did my farming, and we have a new survivor that has managed to come to the base. So this is a female survivor, so we can go ahead and ask her to follow us, and maybe we can make her into our cook. So hopefully she can follow me. Now, she nearly got onto my farm. I discovered that I left some of the wood frames behind, and she started jumping on the wood frames, and I luckily managed to catch them from under her before she went on the farm, because otherwise she'd have trampled all the crops, and that would have been, well, that'd have been really, really bad, right? So we wouldn't ever want that to happen. So yeah, survivors can be a little bit of a pain like that. They can like trample your crops and things. Right, lady, come inside. Come in. Oh, you're gonna go. There you go. Takes her a little while to get in sometimes. So, I need to go ahead and see if I can find the survivor station, the cook station, so you can come with me. I'm getting like really, really bad lag now, so I think there is a bit of a problem coming on here. But hopefully, we can make her into our cook, and then we can teach her how to make stuff. So let's go ahead and make our way over here. And then the cook needs to be right next to the fridge, I think. Okay, that's kind of in the wall, so we're going to put you right there. There we go! And we now have the cook station up together as well. Excellent. So the first thing we need to do is teach her how to make stuff. Now, she's only a level 1 cook, so, you know, she's not amazing at doing her job right now. So we're going to need to go ahead and actually teach her how to make things. So, you know, I've been surviving a while. Looks like she already knows how to make cornbread, actually. So some of them don't know anything, but others do. So it actually seems like she knows how to make cornbread already. So I don't have to bother teaching her that. So in that case, you can get started with the cornbread, and I'm happy to leave you there. So I think she's probably going to just say that she already knows that item anyway. Let's have a look. Says it's a braid or something? I already know how to make that. There we go, yeah, so she knows already. So let's go ahead and close the crafter. She will now go ahead and make us all the cornbread that we could ever need, which is awesome sauce. So that can go back in here, and now she'll start taking any of the cornmeal that's left over in here and turning that into cornbread. So I'm doing a lot more farming and stuff now as well. This guy is doing really well on the bullet casings and tips and stuff. So we now have 46 bullet casing packs, which is the equivalent of 460 bullet casings, which is really good. So he is really efficient on like how much brass it takes to make the bullet casings, which is really, really cool. Now I think what I'm going to do is I need to get a few things off camera. I need some more nitrate for gunpowder. I need a lot of clay and a few other bits as well. So what I'm probably going to do is go back to my mining outpost, which is pretty much just down here. I'm going to head back down here. I'm going to dig under the snow biome, just see what I can get, and hopefully I get a load of nitrate. I'm going to dig some clay with the auger as well. And that's all kind of off-camera stuff. You guys don't need to see that because, you know, you've seen it all before. You know what mining's like. I've already shown you it, so I don't want to go ahead and just waste too much of your time. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and do as much mining as I can off-camera. I'm going to take a fair amount of gas with me as well. Let's just go and see if we can stack it together. There we go. So I'll probably get like 4,000 gas. Should hopefully be enough for me to find all the stuff I need. Actually, sorry, let's take 6,000 just so we got a little bit spare. So I'm going to head up over there and do a little bit of mining. And oh, there's another lady down here. I'm sorry to say, but you are no longer required. So I'm afraid I must dispatch of you. There we go. Let's get rid of her. we don't need her. She's not going to serve us any purposes. I know I'm so mean killing the survivors, but if we don't need them and they're going to drain our food, then I don't want to have them hanging around the base, because that would be bad if they start draining our food. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and head out to our mining outpost, and then I'm going to get as much resources as I can. Once I'm done, I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I'm back, and I think the lag has kind of somewhat maybe been sorted. I'm not too sure. It seems a little bit better than it was, so hopefully a bit of a restart and a bit of a cooldown has done it some good. So the next thing I want to do is see if we can go ahead and start crafting ourselves some dart traps. So the dart traps, and we're also going to need to power make the darts to power these things as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is get out all this forged iron that we have in here. Let's get a little bit of extra wood in this thing, and we are going to go ahead and start crafting up the darts that we need. So we need some actual clay to be forged in this guy as well. So let's go ahead and grab a bit of clay from here. Let's go and just divvy this up between them. There we go. And then we got 5,009 in there already. There we go. So now, when we get some darts, that should be all good. But the first thing we need to do is actually make the dart trap itself, right? So there's a couple of things. We need a tripwire, which is going to be these guys, which require some wooden electrical parts. So we need to go and find some of those. So let's go ahead and see if we've got any of those electrical parts in here. No, they're probably in crafted materials, aren't they? Yeah, my storage solutions make no sense sometimes. Okay, we've got 201 electrical parts, that's perfect. I may need to go out and wrench some more at some point, but for now that'll be fine. We're gonna need... Okay, so dart traps I think are gonna require mechanical parts as well. So we can get tripwire posts now, which is awesome. And I heard some bodies popping outside, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and get a couple of tripwire hooks. I just want to see if this works. So we're gonna be testing it on ourselves. See if that works. So we're gonna need 2 of these. And we're going to need 2 electric fence posts as well, so let's get 2 of those as well. They're going to take a little bit longer, and then we need to make a dart trap as well, and we're going to just need, probably just the one of these, that's fine. So it takes quite a lot to make these, but, you know, they're going to be above and out of the way, so that should be fine. So this should hopefully keep me safe from the door as well, so let's go ahead and see what we've got here. So we got some coal in here, so scrap steel can start coming out of that right now. There we go, so we got 2,200 coming out of there. And you can see that just eats through the iron very quickly. So, steel production in Starvation, I have to say, is one of the most grindy things that you can do. Steel production, it's horribly grindy. I have to admit, it's not one of my favourite things to produce, but we do need some of it for other such things. So the other thing we need is the tripwires. So hopefully those guys have made. There we go. So we got 2 of these, 2 of these. I will need some kind of power source to power this thing. I could maybe use this as my power source to power this side of things as well. But then again, I don't know, if maybe I want a separate power source for each door, because then I can just have like 1 generator running above each door. That might be a better idea, because then we can have 1 closed power system for each one. So we should get a generator bank for that each. So let's go ahead and do that. So we need crafting materials, which I need to come out of, because I don't want to do that. I wanted to grab these. Let's go and get a generator bank. So a couple of generator banks. So there's 4 doors, so we're going to need 4 generator banks. So I'll go ahead and get 4 if I can. I can, because they take... okay, electronic components takes a lot less. Good. So then we're going to need... Let me get some tripwires and stuff ready on here as well. So tripwires, here we go. So dart traps done. Tripwire posts, I'm going to need 6 of them. Then we're going to need wire relays. We shouldn't need wire relays, that should be fine. So we're going to need 6 dart traps. We're going to need... So I'll get those crafted. So actually, no, we need 3 dart traps. We only need 3. And we need electric fence posts as well. So we'll go and get some of those. So electric fence posts, we'll need 3 of those as well. Actually, 6 of them. What am I talking about? 3. We definitely need 6. Okay, so we now have a dart trap made, and that should be everything we need. Let's go and get a wire tool and see if we can maybe kind of put this all together and see what comes out. So here is our wire tool. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is actually position the dart trap. So there's the hole. I can actually run right over the hole, and that means running zombies that are also going to be able to run over this hole as well. So we're going to have to think about how we're going to do that. But what we're going to do is we're going to have a dart trap up here. So the dart trap, I'm not sure which way this thing faces. I think it's say it rotate to face. So I think the darts come out of these hole bits here. I think that's how it works. So we're going to have a dart trap up above the door. How high do I want it? There should do. So dart trap is going to go above there, right? Now the one thing I could do is have a tripwire that just goes up and down, but the one reason I don't want to do that is when I'm coming in the door, I don't want to trigger a tripwire and then the dart trap goes ahead and fires on me, right? Because otherwise, whatever passes through here, it's going to trigger. I only want stuff to fire if it falls down into this pit. So the next thing we need to do is go ahead and get the electric wire relays and stuff down here as well and see if we can get these together. So what we need is we're going to go ahead and get an electric fence post. Right, I think I need to dig out some more of this. Now I'll replace it with some rebar later, I think. So let's go ahead and start digging this out. I'll replace it with a new set of reinforced concrete later on. But hopefully this will work pretty well. There we go. So, man, it takes a lot to dig out these reinforced concrete. It is a lot of work to dig out. But at the same time, it's going to be worth it. So we may as well do our best with it now and get it done. Now I think this one I'll only need to dig 2 out. We'll try 2 and we'll see if it works. Alright, because what we need to do here, so what I'm thinking is we need to go and put the... Right, here's the tripwire post, and here's the relays here. So what I think we need to do is we need to put the tripwire there, So let's go ahead and do... Which way do I want it around? Shouldn't really matter, actually, so I'll just go ahead and put one there. So we're going to have a tripwire there. Then we want to have the electric fence post upside down, if that will stay. Does that stay? There we go. So that does stay upside down. So we're gonna need to repeat that on the other side as well. So let's go and do that. So let's go and take this guy out as well. So there's a lot of concrete to dig through here to actually get through. That's okay. If only we had a light sword. It's like it needs repair, does it? So we will go ahead and give you a quick repair. There we go. So we need to do 2 this side as well. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. So we can go and do that. And then we're going to do exactly the same on this side. We'll have a tripwire there. And we shall have an electric fence post right there. There we go. So what this should do then is when a screamer falls in here, these bits here are going to be, again, filled in with concrete when we're done with this. But we're going to need to wire up the electric fence post to the tripwire. And then we're going to need to wire up one of those electric fence posts to the dart trap. So I need to get the generator in first, I think, just so I can wire this all up in one go. And then we'll see how it goes. Because this should also not require a switch mechanism as well. So let's go and get a generator from the workbench here. There we go. So more tripwires are getting done as well, which is great. So that's fine. Let's get a generator here. And we are going to put this guy just above the door here. Where should we have him? Yeah, that will do. So generator can go above the door there. Do I want it there? Yeah, generator can go there, that's fine. So the first thing we need to do is we need to wire this generator through the tripwires, and then from the tripwires we then need to wire it through to the electric fence post, and finally we then wire it back up to the dart trap, and that should be how I need this to be done. It should be. Emphasis on the word should be. So I'm not going to turn it on yet. I'm going to get the wire tool and make all this wiring. So let's go ahead and grab this. Now, it's not going to look neat, but, you know, then again, nothing I do ever does. So, I mean, I guess I could put this somewhere else, I suppose. But let's see. I need to wire it to that tripwire post behind it. So that's going to go through the tripwires there. Then this tripwire is going to be wired up to this guy here. In turn, that is going to be wired to the electric fence post here. And then in turn, that one is going to be wired to this electric fence post here. And then that one, lo and behold, is going to be wired to the dart trap up there. There we go. So this is how the thing's going to work. So essentially, when something trips on this tripwire, it should go ahead and then trigger the electric fence for one, but then also trigger the dart trap for another. So that's kind of how I intend this to work. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll see. Right. I think I hear something out here. Is there a screamer out here? Let's have that. I hear something like making its way around here. Not sure though. Hello? Yep, I knew it. There's a screamer. Okay. If only we did it on the other side, we'd have had a test subject. Let's go and kill the screamer really quick. Okay. Right, come on, screamer. Right. She's going to have summoned a few in on me, isn't she? Let's have a look and see where they're coming from. Right, where you guys at then? Go on, Zeds, where you at? Right, here we go. Let's just back up in here. Oh, and there's another screamer coming. Okay, brilliant. Just what I needed. Right. You get back. Get down. Get down. Right. Right, where's the screamer at? Right. Okay, we need to fix this as well. Oh, and she summoned a Hawaiian dude on me as well. Right. Right, get down. Oh, you mean bleed as well, you bugger. Right. Don't scream again. There we go. Right. Oh, she summoned a rad cop as well. Oh, man. 2 rad cops. Oh, dear. Okay, this is bad. Alright. Alright. We need to get these guys out here to fight. Right. Right, come on then. Right. Let's deal with these guys. Okay, watch out for those. Okay. Oh, you bugger. Hawaiian dude. Oh, no. This is bad. This is bad. Get away. Get back. Right. Right, that guy needs to go. Right. Right, now this guy. Right. Man, she's summoned rad cops on me today. Right, there we go. Right, rad cop down. Salute this guy. Ammo, take it. Right, then there is the other rad cop over here just hanging around. Oi! Come on, rad cop. Right, oh god, this guy's fast. Right. Right. There we go. Rag cop down. Torch. Right, and actually summon more in here. Oi! Oh god, they got on this side. Oh god, that's bad. That's bad. They could be destroying everything. Oh god, that's bad. Okay, what do they reckon? What do they reckon? Okay. Okay. Oi, come here. Oh god, they got inside. Did they destroy anything or did they run straight through? I think they just ran straight through. Okay. How the hell did they get in here? The Screamer might have summoned them inside, actually. That's a possibility as well. Okay. Yeah, as soon as you get these traps up, the better. Okay, so I think... Right, that guy's definitely dead, isn't he? Yeah. So I think the idea behind this is this will then activate. So we need to put a dart trap in. We need to make a couple of darts to put in there. So let's go and get... actually, wrong forge. We need to come out of that one and go in here. We need some darts. So darts are easy to make. They make good. I can make 1,300 darts. That's a crazy amount of darts. I don't need that much. Let's get like 100 darts for now. Or maybe 500, that'd be a good start. 500 darts, should be good. It takes 5 minutes, right. Let's go ahead and get it. What we're gonna do, we're gonna test this on ourselves. I know it's stupid, but we gotta test it. We gotta test it works, right? So I'll go ahead and put a dart up here. And yeah, we need to test these traps on ourselves, because you know, where's the fun in not testing them on ourselves? So let's go and get an engine if we've got one. Hopefully we've got some engines. I may need to go out and see if I can. At some point, I probably will need to get myself some more engines, and it looks like that time might be soon. Okay, we've only got one engine left, but this engine should be enough to power that one thing. So yeah, more engines are gonna be required. So the first thing I'm gonna do, get this engine, and let's go and place that engine inside this generator. There we go, and then we're gonna turn this guy on, refuel him. So 73 watt output. There we go. Right. So the moment of truth. If I drop down here, I should, as soon as I step on this, get a dart in my head and get electrocuted. Yep. That worked. Did the dart trap trigger? No, the dart trap did not trigger. Okay. I may need to be down here longer. Right, I need to test this on myself though. Just to make sure that the dart trap is actually going to trigger. Because it should be triggered directly from the fence post there. So once the fence post is done, essentially, once the trip wire's done, it should trigger the electric fence and the trap. Right, hang on, let me get the wire tool out. Let me see where this is going. So, from the electric fence post... Actually, what I could do is, instead of doing it from the fence post, I could do it directly from the dart trap. So, if I go and do it from the dart trap instead... So, okay, these things do take 1 watt each, so it will require refueling after a while. There you go. So, if we do that one instead to it, that might do it better. Right. Let's test on ourselves again. Hopefully we don't die. Hang on. Let me use one of these. Heal up a little bit, and then this should work once it's done. Here we go. Okay. For some reason it's not triggering the dart trap, and I'm not sure why. Because that should be... Ah! We didn't lock the ammo, that's why. Right. Try it one more time. Right. Please don't die. Okay. Uh-oh. I can't get out! Hang on. Okay, I'm glitching. This is not good. Oh god, we're gonna die! Okay. It stopped, Okay. Okay, so for some reason, it's not firing the dart down there. I don't know why, but now I'm glitched down here and I can't get out. Right, hold on a minute. Frame. Because I'm actually stuck down here. I might just fly out if I'm stuck in it. Yeah, you know what, I'm just going to fly out. I know it's a little bit cheaty, but that was definitely a glitch because I can't place the block under me. There we go. I'm just going to fly out there. There we go. We are good. Yep. Because I can't. Look, if I put the frame back where I was, I think I've made a block glitch. There we go. So yeah, for some reason it wasn't firing the dart, and I don't know why it wasn't doing the darts. Because that should have triggered when the electric fence post triggered. Because I should land on the thing, and that triggers afterwards. Ah, I may know why. We might need to do it from the other side. So let's go ahead and cut that out. Right, this is now it's going to be very risky because our generator's on. Right, put that back down there. Right, instead of doing it that side, we need to wire it from this other one here. So I may go through a couple of making this work. So that one needs to wire into the dart trap up there. That thing is definitely not expelled any ammo. No, it hasn't. So now what should happen? Let me use another one of these. Gotta test this thing works. Right, I need some more frames. Let me make a few, and hopefully I can get out of here. Right, wood frame. What I really should do is just test that the what I really should do is just test it without the electric fence, just to make sure that bit works first. But you know what I'm like, craft that. There we go. Right, so I got one wood frame here. Yep, that worked. Nice. So that did fire the dart that time, and everything works as intended. Great. So that now fires darts. Excellent. So we don't have to worry now about that. So now essentially what we need to do, shut this thingy off, because this guy has got to be turned straight off. Right, there we go. So that works, and that will trigger the electric fence posts when something lands down there, and it will fire a dart as well, which is really good. So as long as there's when something lands down there, darts will start to fire at that thing, and then something gets zapped, held in place, and killed. Excellent. So now we don't have to worry about that one. All we got to do is kind of repeat that for like the next few areas. But that should work to be a good little trap underneath the door. And the other thing we can do to make sure these guys are forced into a certain direction is we can go ahead and make some let's go ahead, and we're gonna need to make some rebar here anyway. Do we have any concrete actually? Let me just see. I need to probably start some concrete production going as well. So here's some cement. We can get a good little bit of concrete getting pushed out of one of these mixers. So let's go ahead and start on that. Right, there we go. So we can get concrete mix, and we can go and do that. There we go. So you guys can get started on that. Hang on, I think I'm short on some, so let's get some more crushed sand. And there we go, we can get some out there. 1151. Perfect. I think that's all we can make with that. No, you can still make more. Okay, I think it's the stone this time. Damn. Okay, come on. Let's make some more of that. There you go. Another 1017. There we go. Now everything's been drained out of that. So we just need to make some more cement stuff, and that should be fine. So let's go ahead and get some more coming out of there. So cement, we can get another 896. There we go. But yeah, that definitely worked well. It did hit me. The dart did actually fire downwards, I think. I think it fired downwards. I'd like to think it did. I'm seeing the holes on that side, so I'm assuming that's where they're going to fire. But yeah, that seemed to work very well. Fall down there, you get zapped. Everyone's happy. So, next thing we need to do is, now that these darts have been made, let me get like 3 more of these. So 3 more iron darts, then we can load these in. There we go, 3 more darts there. Take those guys out, and we can go ahead and use those. Let's make some rebar here. So rebar is going to be these guys. Let's get like 30 of them for now, or 40. There we go, 40 will do. Because what I need to do is also make a way that the screamers can come in, but only coming in that way. So I think 10 will do for what I need to do, and then we should have enough concrete in here to produce up everything I need. There we go, 115 concrete. Now what we can do is come out here, and the next thing I need to do is essentially just make sure that the screamers are forced to come through this way, right? So we need to just make sure they're forced through. So what we're going to do something like this. There we go, and then we just upgrade all these, and that will then make sure that they have to come in and fall through there. And then all we got to do is put like a plate on here or something, just to make it appear like a full block to them. And then we can put a hatch on the top of that, which you can build upwards, and then they'll fall in. I was thinking we had to take the doors out, but now I'm thinking about it, we don't have to. We just have a hatch in there, and then when we need to get in and out, we just open and close the hatch. A bit like a mini drawbridge. So, let me see here. We need to... Can I actually get a hatch now? I can get a scrap iron one, that's perfect. So craft one of those, and let's craft a concrete plate as well. So, wet concrete plate, that will do. There we go. Because I don't think they will try and jump over the hatch. I don't think they will, but they might do, but I don't think they will. It's all based on speculation right now. So we're just going to have to see if this works. So what we'll do, go ahead and do that. And then we'll do that. There we go. So that's the plate there. So that will essentially encourage them to fall in. And then all we need on top of that is some kind of hatch. So we can get the hatch we crafted earlier, which is somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Get a hatch which we crafted earlier. Then, right, unfortunately I don't know which way round this is facing. I'm assuming it's that way, and it faces you. There we go. So then what that does is they'll come through here, they'll hit this hatch if they're running, and then they'll fall straight down into that. And once they fall into that, they'll get zapped, and they'll get shot. Perfect. That's just what I needed. So, and then we just had like an extra layer of security to get into and out of the base, which is going to be really, really handy. So that should be a decent little trap to stop the screamers from coming through, which I'm thinking it's going to work. So the last thing we need to do is, of course, block up the bottom section. So I should have my wrench. I can upgrade some stuff here. So where is... Here we go. Okay. Why are you summoning it? Oh, I left this thing on. Actually, we can turn it off. I don't want more survivors being summoned here. I have 3 new survivors. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And you guys must die. I have 4 more survivors. I'm sorry. You must all die. You're not welcome here. I'm sorry, survivors, but I didn't mean to leave that on. You're not welcome here. I've got all the 3 survivors I need. We don't need more. Don't need to feed any more of you guys, right? So upgrading all those. There we go. There we go. Perfect. And now we just have that in place. And the last thing we need to do is drop down here. Hopefully this thing's off. Yeah, it's off. Thank God. And then we need to go ahead and do these bits around here just to hide the fences and the tripwires. Now I will have to go ahead and make some kind of maintenance way into here, which I'm thinking we should probably do. If I come over here, we should probably do it from this point, because that way then we can get to. We need 2 maintenance ways essentially. So I'm going to go ahead and dig this bit out here. It requires a lot to dig each bit of concrete out here. But this should allow me to go ahead and dig through here. Then we'll do another one through here as well. And essentially I'll go ahead and do this with the other 3 as well. So I'll do like one on camera and then I'll do one off camera. Or I'll do the other ones off camera, but then we're going to have to go and get the engines on camera as well. So let's go ahead and dig through these. So we'll dig through the pair of those. Man, these take a while to destroy. But then we can simply have some maintenance areas on the other side to repair all the tripwires, all the fences and all that stuff. There we go, and then I can fit through here. So that's these 2. Now from here what we can do is we should be able to make, I need to make another 2 through here. So we can go and do, let's do another 2 this way, and then we'll have, because this will then take me, because the wall is like literally just right above here. So just take me under the wall, and then we can come up. Probably behind the door we can have another hatch or something. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure where we'll have that other one. Let me actually jump out of here real quick and just see what other stuff is coming out from behind the wall here. So right behind this wall, I guess we'd have. Yeah. There's nothing either side here, so we could come up here at either side, whichever we wanted to. That's fine. So let's go ahead and do a little bit more digging through here. So you're gonna go right under the wall. Let's go ahead and dig down these guys. There we go. Okay. I thought I heard something. I was like, whoa, what is that? But nobody does that. Pray! Blah, blah, blah. Right. And then through here. This is going to take a long time to get right, but once we get that done, it should be pretty good. So we'll go and do this one. Let's go and do this guy. There we go. And we'll do this one. Right, we're nearly done, guys. Nearly done for this bit. Right. I promised we are nearly done. Oh, and I'm out of gas. Of course. So I need to get more gas. Right, let me just drop out of here. Jump up here. So at least it means that they can't get through the trapdoor, which is great. Let me go and get a little bit of gas for where we need to go. There we go. One lot of that. Then I should be able to refuel the auger here and then finish off the rest of it. Okay, so then on this one, all we need to do is go ahead and do one there. There we go, and that will lead us inside, and then last but not least, we just need to do one on this side. And that will lead us into the other side. So let's go ahead and do this one. Open up that one. Man, it takes so long to destroy! But there we go. That's all good. And then we literally just block off these sides here, and then we can get in, we can then access it from the other sides. So we block off that one, block off that one. We then block off these 2. There we go. Now the screamer can't escape when she's down here. We then go ahead and tap these up. And I'm out of concrete, so I need a bit more. Of course! The one time I'm almost finished, and then the concrete's just like, nope, you need more of me. Can never get enough of you. Right, there we go. Got some more. And then we can do the other side. And it's morning! Hooray! So let's go and do this last side. And that side. And there we go. We now have, I think, what it's going to be a working zombie trap, I think, if we can get both out of there. There we go. Alright, so now essentially we have this thingy here. Once that hardens up, it'll be reinforced concrete as well. The zombies are right in here. The other thing I'm probably going to do is have like some ramps up on these bits as well, just to kind of make sure that they don't get caught in this thing trying to get in the door. We definitely want them to go through this way and then try and get in the door that way, so we don't want them to get caught on here. But that should, in theory, be a nice little trap above each door, so when zombies kind of come and try and get in, we just open that thing when we're inside, and they literally come into here, drop into that, they get zapped, and those dart traps just go pew pew pew, and then destroy them. So let's go and put that in, lock the ammo, and then come out this way, and then we turn this on. And there we go. How much watts is that using at the moment? That's using like 2 watts of energy, so that thing will last ages before we need to refuel it. But yeah, as soon as anything falls in there, it's going to get zapped and shot, which is awesome. So I think the darts can go through that trapdoor. I'd like to hope they can. If not, we might have some issues. I might have to look around at how to solve that. But I think that'll be fine, because yeah, we can throw stuff through hatches. So I'm assuming darts can go through hatches as well. So that is a working trap, which is awesome. So that's one of the 4 that I need to do. The other 3 are going to be exactly the same as this. I'm going to probably go ahead and end up doing those off camera. But what we're going to do really quick is we're going to go ahead and upgrade these guys here and kind of just repair up the... there's been some like minor damage to the wall around here. We're going to go ahead and repair up any of these walls that we've got going on here. I kind of want to go ahead and repair, because yeah, as you can see, these Zeds have done quite a bit of damage to these walls here. They've just been hanging out here and trying to break through it, so just going to go ahead and touch these up a little bit, and then that'll be all good. These silly zombies, always raking through. Now, I will be coming up with some kind of traps for outside the power plant as well, which will also cost me like a ton more forged iron, and it's going to be pretty big. But essentially, as long as this main area is defended, so I've got 2 more to do here, so I've got 1 to do here, 1 to do here, and then I've got another one to do around this side as well. So we have 4 to do in total, because we have 4 doors. Oh man, they nearly broke through that as well. Let's go and upgrade that again, repair those walls. So yeah, hopefully once this is all done, that should be looking pretty cool. Now there's something else I need to do, which I've been meaning to do for a very, very long time, and that is get this wall repaired, because that's been out since like day, I don't know, 14 I think, or something like that. It's been out for a while. So let's go ahead and just touch up this wall as well. And then I think we're at a pretty good point to go ahead and end off the episode. So let's go ahead and repair this up. There we go. And there we go. Nice, that's better. And at least our construction tool skill is actually going to be going up as well. There we go, so construction tool skill is now next level. Excellent. So yeah, they've done, as you can see, a ton of damage to all this, but we can just repair it up like that. And then just fix that, fix all these. And then our wall will be looking as good as new. And it's going to be much better. There we go. And this one. Okay, nearly done. And this one. Set this light off as well. It's bright enough now. There we go. And once that hardens up, we'll have a nice, solid, reinforced concrete wall. Once again. There we go. And tap all these up. There we go. 100% all done. All good. Yep. There we go. And then... oh man, this one will take a while to repair. Oh boy. That's the one thing. I wish repairing was a little bit quicker, because you can build a block... what I don't get right, you can build a block really, really quick, but repairing it takes forever. It takes a long, long time to repair it. Now I think what I should do is just repair the block to its filled state. I think that'd be better. But there we go. The wall is finally now fixed up. At least this part of the wall is. And there we go. So now it's once this hardens up, it looks like no zombies would have even touched it. I still need to do a load of other stuff around here as well. But now it looks like zombies haven't touched it, and that is much, much better. So, there we go. Walls are now repaired. Walls are now looking good. So, I think we're at a point to go ahead and end up the episode, guys. So, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys, if I can get around here, in the next one. So, till then, bye!